Here's the former Florida Gator, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, 22. Los Angeles.
From the 50, Stafford. And just not enough on the throw there. Around his feet and incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Complete. Smith has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Well, they'll send Adams in motion left. Stafford. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. And his kick is right there. It's good. Now the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10, right at the 30. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And a 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 36-yard line.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Fox. Get set. 18-53. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 49 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Niners 7, Rams 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Stafford. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, Stafford. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. It's caught. Smith. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Yo, dog. You showing off because you got a touchdown in the last few seconds off of me just panicking off the bullshit little fucking under play you calling like every other cheeser. Like, dog, go in, score, do what you gotta do. You ain't you be humble, dog.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this
Hello?
situation.
What's going on?
To take a shot.
The 49ers
All right.
now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Say,
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in
you
the
calling to
first
tell me
half.
that, or you calling to ask me
A
for
big
something?
hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
All right, so I got you.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's across midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they talk it over. We step aside.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Purdy from the gun. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First down. First and 10
Purdy.
at the 42-yard line.
That's complete to Pearson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And throwing here, Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The left side throw complete to Adams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And this is 3rd.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
This offense converted once on
Come on, baby.
earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Okay.
They snap it to Stafford. He'll try to do it himself. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Peyton, your mother done called you like 3 times.
Terrific field position.
Go downstairs and go talk to your mom now. Please and thank you. And don't run. Don't get all whatever. Chill out.
Without a doubt, you talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game time this stage of the contest. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw, Purdy. He rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this all the way
Come
down
on,
inside.
man.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner
corner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. Waiting.
Now Stafford. Pass complete there in the corner. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. Stafford going to change it up here. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
What the fuck is going on, man? Damn, I wish y'all wouldn't have been calling this.
This one goes for 19 yards.
It's all pretty simple
All
sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Williams. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
53.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Here comes 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Purdy looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, but there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. McCaffrey on the counter. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here it is, 4th and inches. Here we go with McCaffrey. And some space here. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Ties the game at 17.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Going to be taken in here. And he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Pass complete. It's Adams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards. They just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Now it's Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Stafford. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
I know that play.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receiver.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st down. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
Here's Purdy to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here, and he can fight only to about the 4. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here now, 2nd and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears.
Sir.
How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And this defense has broken it up.
Yeah.